Russia economically, but that is a secret purpose. That's secret purpose. Another one is the Ukraine wars. China pushed Russia to initiative to start the Ukraine war. That's a trap. That's a trap. They weak Russia through the Ukraine war. They destroy Russia through the Ukraine wars. Now Russia 90% of the financial support, weapon support, manufacturing support is coming from China. Russia is a totally become dependent country of China. Dependent country of China, like Iran. Iran under the international sanctions for over 50 years already. So Iran cannot sell oil to the Western countries, cannot sell oil and natural gas to the Western countries, to the United States, Europe. They embargo Iran's any products. Iran is only can sell products to China. So Iran is a dependent country of China now. So China now is like China, Russia, Iran, North Korea compete and war against the United States lead NATO groups. So that is the two political and military groups. They fight each other in the international stage. The European theaters, we call them World War III. 50 years later, the history they will write down. The World War III start from the 2022. That's the Ukraine war fully conflict start. So the Ukraine war is a European theaters, and Iran and Israel fully conflict in the Middle East theaters, and another one is the Taiwan wars. Taiwan is very critical now, very dangerous. China is already sent troops in close whole Taiwan island. So that's the third theaters, Asia Pacific theaters of the two groups compete each other. That's critical. So I will tell you that China will take over Russia dominant in the Euro-Asia continental, and then they will go to the compete with the United States, take the global powers, take global dominance. They want to change global orders. 1.4 billion people live in China, but only 100 million people is a Communist Party member. Most 95% of the Chinese people, they are not Communist Party members. They are not aligned with Communist Party. They are not communist. They are not communist. So do remember, it's not the everyone come from mainland China. They are communists. They are not. 90% of them is not. They are innocent people. They are nice people. They are good people. They are not like the Communist Party do a lot of the evil and guilty things in this world. They use cheap products to destroy your industry, destroy your manufacturing capability. They will take control all your life. Today, you pay less for your clothes. You pay less for Chinese made in China products. You pay less for your films. Pay less everything. But tomorrow, you will pay more. You pay your freedom. When your life is totally controlled by Chinese Communist Party, you will become the slave of the Communist Party again. Like Chinese people, 1.4 billion people, they work for what hours? 1 million Communist Party members. Very high senior officers, they are very rich. They have the 10 billion US dollars. At least 1 billion US dollars in their bank account. In their bank account, those money was a slave labor. They corruptions, they steal the money from the country, and they put the money to their own pocket. Put the money to the Switzerland bank account. Put the money into the Europe bank account. They send their doctor, they send their daughter, they send their children come to the Europe, living in the Europe, living in the luxury life. They have the very expensive apartment in the central London. Yeah, they are corruptions. They steal money from the normal people. The China is very strong today. They are second largest economy in the world, but its government rich. It's not the normal people. Chinese people is not rich. They are poor. They are very poor. You know, the Chinese government, they are scammer. They force you to buy house. They force you to buy everything. But the house actually belong to the government. Because every inch of the Chinese land is a public ownership. You cannot own even 1 inch of land